Hey, what's up, everyone? This is WitchDoktor CC Layla again. CC, as some of you know me, Cora. As you can hear, my voice isn't exactly 100%. Still getting over some sinusitis that I had going on a couple of days ago. Well, for the past maybe 2 weeks, really. I want to talk about family. And came up with a good name for these videos that I'm making, Bedside Chatter. So let's have another one. I want to talk about family. A lot of people are having problems with family, and what I'm coming to find is that family is not this tangible thing that we've come to define. Family really is relative to how you look at it. It's not necessarily defined by bloodlines or certificates or any of these technicalities, but it's defined by what's in your heart. So when a lot of people have come to me and said, man, I'm going through the same thing, or, man, these, family will hurt you the worst. It depends on who you define as family. Years ago, and I can't even believe that it's been that long, because it feels like longer, really. But years ago, I met this guy, and you'll know who I'm talking about. I know that he's probably going to be seeing this, but years ago I met this guy, and we just hit it off. We, chatted for hours, and it was great, At first it was kind of awkward because my my husband thought that there might have been something going on at the time, because of the fact that we would chat so often and that we are getting closer. And so it became kind of difficult at first to have this connection with him and try to define it for everyone else. Really and truly, I had no definition myself. I felt like, yeah, this guy, we kick it real cool, and he could be, like a bro. And really, I didn't know how to define it for him or anyone else for that matter, not even myself. But I was content to try to allow the relationship to blossom as it would. Lo and behold, here it is, years later, me and this man have forged this relationship to where we are thick as thieves. We're close, and I care for him the way that I would care for these people that we consider family. It was really, really weird. I'll use that for lack of a better term. It was really, really weird the way that it happened, the way that it developed, but at the same time, there are these relationships. There are these connections that we find with other people who are not classified as family. And then it falls back onto us. What is our definition of family? What do we consider to be family? I consider family to be someone who I've built a deep, loving bond with. Someone who, if they're in need, I would jump in front of them to see that they're protected, nurtured, loved, cared for. Someone who I care very deeply about. This man that I spoke of, at one point in time during our connection, he started going through this bit of difficulty to the point where he did not have anywhere to stay. He was determined that, excuse me, that he wouldn't go back to living with his mother because he had experienced some difficult times with her. And I understood. And I told him, well, look, I'm not going to see you out on the street. Come with me. And that prompted a bit of difficulty with not only my husband, but it also prompted a bit of difficulty with other family members who were not certain of this person. So, but I felt deeply in my heart that he needed me and I needed to be there for him. Not just as, a friend, but as something deeper than that. When I talk about soul groups, there are people that you come across in your life who don't fit into this neat category. Sometimes you'll find that they fit better as a girlfriend, fit better as a boyfriend. They feel like a friend, but there's always something stronger than that underlying. They know you inside and out without you even having to say anything. You could sit in the same room and not say anything for a great period of time, and they know exactly what it is that you're feeling. These people tend to be part of your soul group, a group of souls that you contracted to incarnate with, and sometimes upon birth, of course, we get scattered, but we find each other. When we find each other, we know that that's when the work begins, the work of healing, the work of helping each other grow. And when this man and I got together, I knew from the onset, I didn't know what it was that we were going to be doing. And then, there comes the definition of what you consider work. But I knew that we would be together for a while. I knew that he would be around for a while. And you get that feeling. You know that you're going to be around somebody in their atmosphere for a great period of time. And that it's going to be, even if it's not for a great period of time, you know that it's going to be monumental, the impact that it has on your life. And I can definitely say that this relationship with him has been monumental, epic, as he might say. So just, I wanted to post this video because I wanted all of us to, just really be able to take a moment and define what it is that we consider family, define what it is that we consider to be close. Because there are these families that we are born into. There are these people that we surround ourselves with, but I consider the family title to be one of connection and not necessarily one of relation. A person that you consider family can keep in contact with you all the time. They could be in contact with you daily, but The connection is where the bond is. The contact is not. The connection is where the bond is. There are people that you can lose contact with, and the connection is still there. That is what I consider to be a familial tie, is when that connection is still there, even as contact is lost. So, just take a moment and, define what it is that you consider family. Define what it is that you consider a connection. Look at the people that you've come into contact with or fallen out of contact with. And if there are those who you've fallen out of contact with or remain in contact with that you feel a connection to, take a moment to express that. Take a moment to express those who you feel that deep bond, that deep tie with, that deep connection with. Help them define what it is to be connected. So that is our bedside chatter. I have absolutely no idea what date it is. I think it's the 15th of January. I know that it's Tuesday. And hopefully this has helped somebody out there reorganize their lives and hopefully get on track to living a healthier, fuller, more joyful life. Don't be confused. Know that you are loved. You're not alone. And if you've not felt that connection with anyone yet, patience. It will come. I love you all.